Hey, I'm Adam Elliott, and I'm probably the youngest realtor you'll ever meet. I got my license at 21, and for the last 4 years, I've been helping people just like you. People in their 20s and 30s stop throwing away money on rent and start building real wealth through home ownership here in North Houston. Today, I want to share my story, why I do what I do, and how I can help you make the jump from renter to homeowner. I got into real estate when I was 21 because I didn't want to take the traditional path. I learned from a young age that real estate is one of the fastest ways to financial freedom. Buying real estate is something that I found very important to help people build financial wealth, securing an asset, and achieve the American dream of being a homeowner. Being a young realtor came with a lot of challenges. Gaining the experience and knowledge of buying a house and selling a house was something that you had to achieve fairly quickly. Most people would question whether your experience or knowledge is good enough if you haven't even purchased a house yourself. But just like a doctor, you don't have to go through surgery on yourself to become a qualified doctor. You just need to become a homeowner guided by somebody that knows the experience and the knowledge of the market. Most people think buying a home in their 20s is impossible, but that's not the case. There are a ton of programs out there and incentives to help people just like you. And with the right guidance, the path to home ownership is actually easier than you think. I've once helped a buyer that was only 19 years old who ended up closing on the house with less than $5,000 down, and his monthly payment was as much as he was paying for his rent. Not only is he now paying the same rent for his mortgage, but he's actually building wealth and has an asset under his belt. The first thing I do with all my new home buyers is sit down with them, discuss what their goals are, what fits their lifestyle, and start the search process based off what their needs and wants are. Based on this conversation, we look at homes that fits their criteria, and we find the perfect home from them while also making sure it aligns with their goals. Once we find that perfect home, we put in an offer or get it under contract and guide them through the process of achieving home ownership in a smooth, seamless process. Once I give them the keys, they start their new chapter of financial freedom and building home equity. But it doesn't end there. Once you're a homeowner, you have a realtor that's in your corner, making sure that the home ownership journey is everything you thought it was and goes as smooth as possible. Houston is a large city and there's a lot of great places to live, but North Houston is a great place to buy, especially if you're a first-time home buyer in your 20s and 30s. The reason I love North Houston for first-time home buyers is the lower property taxes, all of the new construction with builder incentives, and the opportunity to have a bigger house for less money. If you want to see what you can actually afford, hit subscribe. I'm going to show you exactly how to go from renter to homeowner here in Houston, Texas.